Throughout my student teaching, my philosophy of um, being a teacher has changed a lot. I used to substitute for quite a while for my kids' classes here and there. And it's easy to sub because you don't have to do the lesson plans. So, going into teaching and learning everything I could, I realized, you come, you just have everything planned out for you, and you present it. But now that I'm student teaching, it's a little different because not only do you have to follow the curriculum that's given, you kind of sometimes feel like there's not a lot of creativity that you can use on your own, which is sometimes hard because I am someone that wants to show my creativity, but finding that balance of having to learn the curriculum because it seems to change a lot over the years, and putting in your little creativity for kids to understand in multimodal ways and be active in their learning has changed my philosophy on teaching. Before, I used to think it was all, how can I get these kids to learn this and get them to get good grades and set them up for success. I'm looking at the big picture, but sometimes I think we need to just take small steps and small achievements because working in the preschool, I realized that before I expected every student to sit down and be engaged and listen to everything that needs to happen. But obviously, there's behavior issues. And when I was student teaching, one little kid would come in all the time crying and upset, and the teacher would just kind of give him his space. And I would wonder, aren't you supposed to go get him and bring him, to the rug and let him listen with the rest of the kids? But she would just give him the space, and I I that was hard for me because I thought, well, the kids need to listen or they're all going to go run around and do whatever they need to and not want to come back and listen. But I actually realized that when she had a strategy of letting him just kind of cool down, she would give him a timer and say, when that timer comes off, I need you to come sit with us. And he would listen. And I felt like when I would try stuff like that, the kids wouldn't listen to me. So I realized I needed to change my way of dealing with behavior and realize it's not about just everyone has to sit, everyone has to learn. It's slow and steady. I kind of put it towards my teaching as kind of like setting a goal for myself. If I look at everything, if I had to look at everything with trying to get my degree, it would be overwhelming. Same with teaching. I want small steps and look at the fun that they're learning and the small steps that they're doing to achieve the learning skills that they can use in their life, because it's going to be different for all students, not just, here's one way for a student to learn. I'm learning that I have to come up with different active ways for them to learn because not everybody learns the same way. So my philosophy is take it slow, get to know the children, let them breathe, and it's okay if they have a bad day. We're all human, we're all gonna have our bad days. And they're little, it's hard to deal with their emotions, unlike ours. And so just take it day by day. Use your creativity. There's plenty of times to use creativity, and you can still stay within the curriculum. And I think that is the most important thing, is that you're human and not just a robot saying, oh, I have to do this and this and this, and I'm stressing because there's so much curriculum. Just take it slow. You be yourself, your personality. That's the reason I'm in this, is because I am good with kids. I love them. And that's what comes first. And that's where the Christian worldview values come into place, is I believe that, it's not just only about showing that you can teach. It's also about loving those kids. Those kids come first, and sometimes coming to school is a place where they feel like they're at home, because sometimes their home life isn't the greatest, and I'm there to show them that there is love, and that comes first.